I work in real estate for quite a long time, almost 10 years. I am a civil engineer, construction engineer in Bucharest, Romania. I run several companies, and we are doing premium and luxury interior finishings in the biggest residential and office buildings in Bucharest. I got into crypto in 2017, and the person that I need to thank for it's Radu, one of our colleagues, who presented me at that time about Ethereum. Before that, I only heard, I think, one time about Bitcoin, but it didn't really catch my attention, and that's my bad. I missed a lot of opportunities for not getting more into the subject before, but even in 2017 was good. I really got into the subject with Radu, and we started discussing more and more. And that was the moment when I placed my first investment. I bought electronic equipment, and I assembled in the 2 nights in a basement alongside with Radu the mining rigs, and I had them working for 3 years. In these 3 years, I got really involved in everything that was happening into crypto. It was a brutal bear market back then, but I did a lot of research. I learned a lot about crypto. I started investing more and more. I am a long-term investor, or in the best case, let's say medium time investors. I always look for the big swings in the trends in the market. In 2021, in February, more than 2 years ago, alongside with the other two co-founders, my brother Vlad and Andrei, we came with the idea of building a crypto index for the crypto market, because we saw that there are some products, but neither of them is delivering what it needs to deliver, and neither of them has the right adoption, because it's a niche that personally I think it will explode in the next 5 to 10 years into crypto, especially after we will see the first regulations taking place. And yeah, the last 2 years have been a true roller coaster. If we are thinking about users having problems or barriers when they go into crypto, uh, I cannot say what types of problems and barriers you have as a founder in crypto. But I'm glad that after 2 years we are here, we are building. It's the best moment to build. It's a good moment for us after such a long time to continue to develop the product. And for these guys, we need your help. We need you to be an investor in Imperium if you believe in our product and what we are building. Come alongside us, offer your support, place an investment, doesn't matter how much. It can be $10, $50, $100. You are able to invest as much as you want right now in the seed pool in Herity, and help us push Imperium project to the next phase.
Wow. Thank you very much. That's so much, and a very wonderful experience. Thank you so much. I would love to be part of your team. Thank you.
Okay. So any other live questions from the audience? Livio will be more than happy to.
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Hello.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
Okay, I'm fine. My question is, it seems that your team have very strong advisors. Please, could you please introduce us to the core team members? Thank you.
So the core team members that are within the Imperium team. Livio, any questions regarding that? Any answers regarding that? Sorry. Just a brief
Regarding the two other co-founders, or regarding the advisor?
I think, in my perspective, I would start with the advisors, because there are pretty big names over there, that have helped the project until now, and they have a lot of experience in the crypto world, as well as the making this index come to life. Of course, you can discuss about the business side and the core team, management team as well. It's up to you.
So I'll start with the two other co-founders. I just present you my personal story and my personal background, also in traditional business and also in crypto. I will present you very quickly the two other co-founders. One of them is my brother. I'm very happy to have him alongside me. He's a very technical person. He knows a lot about blockchain, and is the one with the math and the calculations for our project. He is also taking charge of the graphic design and the visuals that we have for Imperium, alongside with our creative director and graphic designer, Nick, which is here tonight with us. Hello, Nick. They are doing such a good job, and I'm not afraid to say that the quality of our visual materials is very high, and we will continue to have that. And the second co-founder, it's Andre. He is a director and manager in a lot of real estate projects, also in crypto for quite a long time. We started as trading partners, having and defining the same strategy. We built a very nice friendship, and right now he is in charge with the strategy for Imperium. He is chief of strategy. I am the pretty face. I am the one that having all the interviews, and each one of us have a very well established place in the core team, and we are making a very good team, and have a big trust in one another. And I will go very quickly with the advisors. Right now we have 3 advisors on the website, one advisor that is not made public yet, but I will present all of them. One of them, Andre, it's one of the founders of One United Properties, the biggest real estate developer in Romania, where the core team is located. His company is listed on the Bucharest Stock Exchange, so a lot of expertise, a lot of knowledge that he's providing for our business. The second one, it's Alfred Todds. He's a professor at the Blockchain University in Vienna, in Austria. Also, a lot of academic know-how that he's providing for our project. And also, we have another professor from Economics University in Bucharest as being our advisors. In the past, we had Anthony Welfer, which is a senior advisor at Ripple, who was with us almost 9 months. A lot of very good info and advising that we had from him. And also for the Romanian guys that are with us tonight, we had Mishu Negrițoiu for almost 6 or 7 months, something like that. And he was the CEO of a bank. He was the director of the Authority of Financial Supervising in Romania. Also a very important person. And also the one that is right now in the shadows and is not made public yet. It's a Tron DAO advisor. His name is Laurent Perello. He's from France. It's a marketing genius. It's a product design genius. And he's helping us with the marketing strategy. With him, we defined all the products that I presented you at the beginning, the top indices, the sectorial indices for each category in crypto, the index building platform. So I'm quite happy of the advisors that we have until now, and I'm looking forward for the new advisor that will come as the development goes forward.
Yeah, thank you, Livio. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much know the team as well. They're really, really smart people, and you know what? I am proud of knowing you guys because as mentioned before, I didn't up until now. At HeritySeed we had like 4 or 5 launches so far. I never said I guarantee. But on this specific case, I am, courageous enough to say that I can guarantee that this project will move the market because the product is unique. There are a few ideas out there, we have to be honest. By the way, the Imperium team has made an absolutely interesting Medium article presenting the differences between in the Imperium index and other similar projects that we can find on the market. I'll kindly ask one of my colleagues to forward that particular Medium article here on the chat. And when they made this Medium article, it's clearly that they know their competition, and it's clearly how their product is better than the competition. Um, Again, products like ETFs, ETPs, indexes, they have been in our life for in the past 20, 30 years. But in crypto, not a lot of projects have had the time to develop this particular thing. So that is really interesting to see. And going back to my guarantee, uh, I will see this project listed on big exchanges and on big launchpads, and it will have a crazy adoption in the crypto world, but most importantly, non-crypto world. Because I'm gonna tell you, I have a lot of friends out there that are scared of buying Bitcoin. They're scared of buying certain tokens. And one friend of mine called me a few days ago and said, "Hey, Alex, do you know any AI projects in this field?" Guess what? Imperium is working on an AI index. If not, it's already taken care of. So this is the future for the non-crypto user to actually go in crypto through this particular index, through this safety net. Because at the end of the day, the Imperium Index provides a safety net for the investors. And the simulator on the website, which I'll kindly remind you of, go ahead and check the simulator and see how did it predict certain drops. Then you know for sure that if you invest $1,000 in Bitcoin and $1,000 in this particular index, you will see that your investment return will be much higher if you went with Imperium. Okay, sorry about that, Livio. I just want to let people know about the importance of the project and, of course, the product that you guys have been working on for quite a lot of time. And it has cost a lot of money so far. So I just want to get that out there because you're a very humble person. And I'm humble as well. But, a lot of work has been involved and people need to know. Any other questions from the live audience?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Theo, we can hear you. Do you have a question?
Okay, Alex, you mentioned a little bit about Imperium's future, but I would like to hear Livio's perspective. How do you expect this project to perform in the near future?
Hello again, Theodore. Thank you for the question. So it's very important for the product to be successful and to really be used by the next wave of crypto adopters that will come. Because, as Alex said, even though the market right now seems off and there's not too much interest right now in being into crypto or investing into crypto from the bigger part of people or from retail people or from the ones that never invested in crypto, the time will come again. It can take 1 year, it can take 2 years, it can take 3 years, doesn't matter how much it will take, but the technology is here to stay because the technology proved its benefits, and those benefits cannot be erased no matter what. It's very important for us to work and to define and to deliver a very simple product, yet a secure product, a transparent product, but a very simple one. Because if you ask me why Revolut had such a big impact in fintech apps, and it's so big right now. It's because it made money simple. It made money simple for me. It made money simple for my mother. It made money simple for everyone. And if we want Imperium to be successful, Imperium will need to be simple. If you want to place your first investment in crypto, you will come to Imperium website, you will buy the top 10 coins, you will pay $100, you will need to have just a few clicks, you will have a quick identity verification because it will be mandatory if in the future either we like it or not, and that's it. You will place your first investment in crypto and you can use that, your friends can use that. You don't need to bother and to think and to educate yourself how to open an exchange account, how to place a spot order, how to fill my order, where will be my coins. It needs to be very, very simple. So this is the thing that I see our focus in the future, to define a very good user experience for the people that will come, because a lot of crypto adopters will use our product in this way.
Thank you.
Okay. Great. So, guys, any other questions? Say something. Okay. Perfect. So, guys, any other questions so far? Problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Actually, for every successful project, marketing is key. Please, is there any room for ambassador program?
Any room for the ambassador program? Is this your
Yes, sir.
question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think there will be some rooms on the ambassador. I'm not sure. Maybe Livio has something to say about it.
Yes, in the future, also another participant in the AMA asked me, and he was in our team before with Cobus. I said that we will open an ambassador program, but right now the date has not been set for this ambassador program to begin, because it will be close to the launch of the project, because that is the moment, the most important moment when you need ambassadors, the ones that are are promoting your product and your platform. So until then, maybe in the next few months, I don't think that we will be starting the ambassador program.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are focusing on ambassador program, but at the end of the day, it's also word of mouth. If you're going back to the Wall Street bets movement, it was only word of mouth. So it's good to have an ambassador program. Why you ask, Sam? You wanna apply for the ambassador program? Okay. Any other questions? Live. I would have a lot of questions for Livia if I was in your shoes. So, guys, when we posted about this specific AMA, you guys have submitted some questions that they will be, if selected, they will be prized with 2,000 Herity tokens. The person which has selected the questions is our dear CEO Livio. There were a lot of questions on the form, I think more than 30, 40, but Livio had to select only three, so only three, they will be prized. Livio, are you ready to read those questions, top three questions? And please don't forget to specify the username, if possible. try to send it to me on our group, and I will post it in the channel as well to make sure that no mistakes will occur. So 3 questions that Liv has selected, they will be rewarded with 2,000 Herity tokens. We will tag you on the chat after the AMA is over, and you can write to me in private, or the person which is actually posting those Telegram usernames. Send us your BSC BEP20 address so we can deliver the Herity token. Don't forget to import the token in your wallet. Okay, Levi, so are you ready to tell us the 3 questions that you have selected?
Yes, Alex. So the ones that will receive the rewards that we have for the best questions did not ask only one questions, but ask some of them set of questions. So I would like to reward them just for that, not putting only one questions and really thinking about precious information that they wanted to have from me. And I shared with you the first questions from the first user that will receive the reward. So if you'd like to read out loud the questions, please, one by one.
Yeah, of course. So the question is, the first awarded, where the first prize goes to USL Europeana. Hopefully I pronounced it right. So USL Europeana. And I quote, my question is about your long-term marketing plans. How or through which big partnerships do Imperium plan on utilizing to pass your product onto the normal, especially non-crypto people? What is the current? Livio, I'm gonna do it in stages. So this should be the first question. Long-term marketing plans. How or through what big partnerships does Imperium plan to pass the product to the non-crypto people? Because indeed there are 4 questions in one.
Yeah, so about the long-term marketing plans, if we want to focus on bringing new people into crypto, we need to promote the project where those people are. So it will be somehow a mix between traditional channels where we will promote the product, but also the well-established crypto platforms, crypto advertising methods, and it will be a mix of both.
And of course, we already talked about how Imperium, just a few moments ago, how Imperium will reach those non-crypto users, because people want to invest in crypto, but they're afraid. And the Imperium Index provides confidence and support, and it can be a safety net. Okay, I'll move along to the second question from the first question. So what is the current marketing strategy to attract new users and investors to Imperium project and keep it long-term? So how do you plan to have long-term holders? Hopefully I got the question right.
Yeah, so regarding the first part of the questions of the question, what is the current marketing strategy to attract new users, is to make the platform, the MVP platform that we have right now, as user-friendly as possible, to be very intuitive for users, to make them understand what the simulator is doing, how the algorithm is working, to make them know the product and understand what the product is doing, and with their feedback make it even simpler and more intuitive, and to keep the investors with us in the long term. We will first educate them about index investing, because index investing is performing the best with medium-term strategy or long-term strategy, and also by providing a lot of rewards by holding the LEX token, because by holding the LEX token, you first of all receive a part of all the fees that are generated from transactions in the Imperium indices, So you will have like a passive income just by holding the Lex token. It's very important to keep that in mind. And there will be some other benefits like premium features on the platform. You will have some reduction of the fees. You will be able to stake the Lex tokens to increase their number, or to put them in liquidity pool and increase your number of tokens. And in this way, increase the passive income, because if you generate more Lex tokens and hold more Lex tokens, a bigger part of those Imperium trading fees from the indices will come to you.
Perfect. Thank you, Livio. Well, very, very sneaky USL Europeana, placing a lot of questions. Hopefully you win. Well, you won it, but your questions are actually 4 questions. Going to the next question from this fine lady or gentleman. What is the meaning of the name of the project, and why did Imperium name its way? So basically, how did this name came about? How did it came out Imperium and not Livy token? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, such a good question, because I don't know if a lot of people know about the history of the name. It was quite an interesting period when we were defining the name, because we had the idea, but we also needed a name for that. And the story is the following. Imperium, it's coming from the Latin word empire. If you think from English translation, the guys that are from Latin countries know about what Imperium is meaning. And the inspiration was from the Roman Empire, to provide an empire, a world in crypto where people could benefit from better investments. So you can think about what we are building at Imperium as a new empire where people will be able to invest better. And the Lex, which is meaning the law, the law in the empire, is the law in Imperium. So is the token is the means of payment and transaction into the Imperium. So a historical reference, if you'd like. And there are a lot of new things and new info that will come in the next months regarding these historical references, because we will have such good news about that. We will have a program with levels for the people coming into Imperium. They will be in certain categories. They will start maybe as gladiators or as legionnaires, and they will upgrade with each investment, with each step that they took in the platform. And we will have this gamification, let's say like this, of the Imperium platform.
Interesting approach, I'm going to say that. Last question, and indeed the last question is actually 2 questions. What is your strategy for building a strong community? Does Imperium agree that the power of community will lead the project to develop globally? What services will you provide to the community? I mean, these questions are a little bit, similar, but Liv, you got the point. So let's go ahead and knock this out too.
So for building a strong community from the first or from the start, you need to be always transparent, always to show up. Each time someone has a question, treat them fair, even though it may seem a little bit, stupid maybe sometimes, or if it's a beginner question, you will need to be very close to your community and the struggles that they have, because we are building this product for people. And when you receive a question from one of your people, you'll need to always be there, show up. We are all public. We always are available for any question. So this is the main important thing to build a strong community, is to have a good product that people use and believe and benefit from. And the power of the community comes from the common values that you share with them. So if we share the common values, like having security, having transparency, and having mutual benefits by being close to one another. This way, I can think about you as a friend, as a comrade, as someone that I want to have alongside me when we go to the battle or when we explore the world or when we have struggles. So uh, by being close to our community members, I think this is the way that we will build a very strong community.
That's a good answer. Thank you, Liviu. Liviu, if possible, please send me the second word or the question. By the way, USL Europeana, we have your BSc BEP20 address. It was a necessary field in the form. I completely forgot about it, so we don't need your BSc address. We have it here. You will be rewarded as soon as the EMA is over. Give us a few moments and we will send out the rewards. But very, very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the second question from Agnes, or Girl Agnes, the username. Who selects the tokens for the index? This is the first question. And Liviu, I think you can, give us a short answer on this, because also here we have some couple of follow-up questions related to the initial one.
Yeah. I will try to be as fast as possible. I just like to talk, and I think that there are a lot of things, to discuss about and to present to the people, because the idea may seem simple, but it's also quite complex. So, who selects the tokens for the index? If we are thinking about the top indexes, the one that are rebalanced automatically and are structured according to the market capitalization of the tokens inside the index, the market selects the tokens. So the technology, the algorithm just looks at the market caps of each token and includes them in the top 10, 20, 50, doesn't matter, according to that market cap, and also rebalance them and swaps them according to the moves in the market capitalization. If we are thinking about the sectorial indexes, the ones that will be comprised of metaverse projects or NFTs projects, for that we will have an audit team that will run an audit on each of the project. We'll have multiple criterias that we will audit, the history of trading, the security of the platform, the members, the roadmap, and we will do the job for you. We will do the research for you, and that audit team, together with the fund managers, will choose which tokens are in the index.
That's great, Liviu. That's really great. There's a follow-up question here on what criteria the tokens from the index will be rebalanced. I think it's time. After a certain time or depending on the performance. Hopefully this question is clear. So basically, what is the criteria for the rebalancing, and if it's time or performance, one of the criteria or some of the criteria?
Okay, so for the top indexes, the ones that are rebalanced automatically, the only thing that matters is the capitalization of each token inside the index. As that capitalization fluctuates, the position of the tokens inside the indexes will also change. And regarding the sectorial indexes, the ones that will have multiple categories of crypto projects, there are multiple aspects that we consider. One can be performance, of course. The other can be security issues, team issues, and a lot of other factors that we audit each month, because each month we review each project, we discuss with the projects, we raise some red flags if something doesn't look too good, and if they don't provide enough info, or something looks not normal, maybe the fund managers and together with the audit team will choose to change that that project from that specific index.
That's great. And last but not least, within this question from Agnes or Girl Agnes, which was selected as a second prize, what international community do you plan to expand the project to? Here I mean communities from other countries. So if you do plan to reach other countries, other communities from around the world?
We started from Romania because we are based in Romania and we have our friends here, we have our partners here, and it was normal to start from here. But with the mindset to do everything as professional as possible and as regulated as possible, we took the decision to open the company in Lithuania, where the financial system is more open to crypto, and the financial system, internal financial system, already exists, and we can function with a license, with an authorization, and we plan to expand in Europe at first, with where in the countries where is the most active number of people, or the biggest number of people in crypto. And here we have Poland, here we have Italy, Spain, um, and these are the countries that we will expand to first, then the whole Europe, and after that we will choose Africa or Asia. We will see which is more convenient and more at hand at that moment, and it will be Africa, Asia, and the last one will be US because it's the hardest market to entry. You need to be well established, you need to have a name, you need to have a history, to have a powerful company, and it's quite a tough market to break. But once you break in America, you go like a rocket. But going there, it can be quite a journey. So that's the plan right now.
Yes, that's great. Thank you so much, Liviu Agnes. You shall receive the 2,000 Heritage tokens on your wallet soon after the MA is finished. Congratulations. Now, until Liviu provides me the third question, what I would suggest is for you guys that have want to use the Heritage token, I would recommend you not to sell it, but actually use it because it has a lot of utilities in the Heritage network ecosystem. One of the utilities, of course, you will be able to purchase Imperium at the lowest price possible via the HeritySeed.io platform. Last question from Passenger LL. So Passenger double L or Roy. What challenges faced faced by Imperium? Now I'm not sure if I get this question. What challenges has Imperium faced up until now? I think this is the right question.
So I think, yeah, the question is what challenges did Imperium faced by now,
Yeah.
or maybe what challenges does Imperium face right now? What challenges we are having right now? So the ones that we had at the beginning were going into a new market with a business, with a startup, where we did not have a lot of connections, a lot of people to trust, and we learned a lot of hard lessons because of that. A lot of people may seem trustworthy in crypto, but in the end, just to prove to be just scammers or people that are not so well intended for your benefit and just looking for their pockets, to fill their pockets. And this was quite a struggle for us, but we overcome that. A lot of challenges with finalizing and optimizing the proof of concept for the algorithm, for the technology, to make it work. And the challenges that we are facing right now are somehow the challenges that everyone is facing. We are entering somehow a phase of apathy in the market, where people had enough and they lost interest into the crypto, and this makes quite a challenge to build the community, to expand the community, to attract investors to help you build the project, to attract advisors to offer you advising on what to do next and how to do it better. Sorry for that. And even though there are a lot of challenges, at the end of the day, if you are proud of your work and you are able to put a smile on your face, I think that you are on the right path. So just as an ending to that questions, I want to congratulate everyone that is right now tonight with us. If in these moments of the crypto market, the crypto history, some of the worst moments from all the history, you are here listening to this AMA, you are here on the Telegram groups, in the biggest moments of despair in the bear market, you will be the ones that will benefit the most when the bull will come, because you are still here. You did not left the space. You are still looking for opportunities. You are still interested in crypto. And when the next wave of people will come in the bull run, when Bitcoin will be up, and they will be asking you if it's a good moment to buy, you already filled your bags. So congratulations for everyone.
Thank you all. So that concludes tonight's AMA. In case you guys have other questions, but the three best questions that were submitted via the form will be awarded very soon. As a ending statement from my point of view, and then I will give the word to Livio. Is there a better option than Bitcoin? Yes, there is. It's called Imperium. Is there a project that I could invest in and I will not be scammed? Yes, there is, and that's Imperium. Is there a project that has a stable and powerful, knowledgeable team that will deliver what they promised? Yes, that's Imperium. I strongly suggest go on the website, check the team's history, check what they did, ask questions, not aggressive, but constructive questions to the team on their Telegram channel, and I'm pretty sure you will get the answer back. That's it from me. Imperium, at the end of the day, in my perspective, is the future of crypto. I fully support it, and I think these guys will reach the top. We're really glad to have them on our HeritySeed. If you want to invest, go on HeritySeed.io or ask any question here, and our team will support you. Livio, you have the last words. Thank you once again for your time. Sorry again, I was late in the CMA, but today I felt kind of weird. Hopefully the CMA was a success. Livio, as an ending statement, what would you like to tell us?
Okay, so thank you, Alex, for making the efforts, even though you are not feeling so well, because you are always a fountain of energy and you inspire everyone around you. Thank you for taking the efforts to come. It was always a pleasure being with you as a moderator. And in the end, I just want to tell everyone that is watching and everyone that will be watching us the following thing. Imagine all the projects that you saw in various moments in the bull run when they were going to the moon, and you said to yourself, "Oh, I wish I was invested in this project far more earlier. If I was there when they had the seed phase or when they had the private phase, doesn't matter. And if I bought just $100 right now, I will have a lot of money." This is the moment that Imperium is in right now. Please go on the website. Please come on Herity Network Telegram group. Please come in Imperium Telegram group, Twitter, doesn't matter. Inform yourself about our projects. Ask all the questions, and you will see what is that new thing, that big thing that Imperium brings to the table. In the next year, in the next 2 years, when the bull run will start, when everyone will ask you, please, do you have any project that I can put my money in? I'm new to crypto. I don't know how to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't know how to do it. Very easy. You will forward him to Imperium platform. He will place his investment very easy in any of the indices, and you, by holding the LEX token, you are like a stakeholder. For each investment that anyone puts in the Imperium indices, you, by holding the LEX token, will have a passive income from that. So each people that you forward and you refer to the Imperium platform, you holding the LEX token are uh, um the one that benefits from that investment. So please consider that, analyze that, come to the community, come alongside us, invest in us, and I promise you that you will invest in a very, very good project in the future.
Great statement. Imperium, the new era of crypto projects, and I gotta say this, a possible bear market killer token utility. So that's it for this evening, guys. Thank you so much for coming. You will find this AMA on YouTube, hopefully tomorrow. Thank you, Livu, for your interesting words. You were really prepared this evening. You have replied to every questions. Hopefully the community will feel the same way. Check out our YouTube, and don't forget the seed round has around 8 days left. Make sure to grab your token while you still can. I'm gonna say this: when Imperium is gonna list on the Swiss Stock Exchange, you're gonna regret it. No shill, just a fact. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time.
Thank you, Livio. Thank you, Alex. Have a great evening.